Hello everybody, this is Moltrap, and welcome to another set of commentaries that I'm going to be doing here. This is going to be the MSL Survivor Tournament. I think this is Group D, and I kind of wanted to do some commentaries. I had a little spare time, I haven't done one in a few days, but Cholera went and beat me to for Gigi versus Stork. So if you want to see that set, go ahead and go watch it over on his account. I haven't even seen it yet, but I'm sure it was exciting. This is going to be interesting too, though. I was just like, oh well, whatever has been done most recently, I'll just do that. But this should be pretty cool, actually. This is Luxury versus Tempest, and normally I'd be like, oh, Tempest, whatever, who the heck is he? He'll just get owned by Luxury. But Tempest is actually someone to look out for here. He is not exactly a pushover, and the reason I say that is, think about it this way. Tempest is here in this spot instead of July Zerg. Tempest knocked July Zerg out 2-0 in the offline preliminaries. So that's not an easy thing to accomplish. He almost got into the OSL also. He beat the likes of Odin and Haya, both of which are not exactly pushovers. So he's on a little bit of a roll here. He finally got beaten by Gogo in the OSL offline preliminaries, the PSL is what they call it. But Gogo is one of those wild cards that who can play good one day and not play good the other day. Fortunately for him, Luxury is going to scout him first. It looks like actually Luxury's sending his Overlord in kind of a funny direction. He might be checking for proxies in the middle, or he may want to come in from a different angle instead of just going straight into his base. Check out his expansion first. In fact, he's heading straight for that expansion, so that may be his intention for heading in that direction. In any case, wouldn't be surprised if we see Luxury go for a little 9 pool here. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yep, exactly. He almost always goes for a 9 pool these days, and I'm actually a little bit worried that it's going to bite him in the ass. That he's gonna, sorry for cursing there, it's gonna come back to haunt him, that he keeps going for the same build over and over and over and over again. I mean, that's what Flash did. Flash just kept doing the same thing, and for Gigi shoved the build down his throat. I mean, it's really hard to it's not like fast expand where you can take advantage of it early, so 9 pool is a little bit safer, obviously. But someone's going to figure something out in the long run, I think, if he keeps doing this. And it looks like he's probably going to go for some sort of a speedling rush here. He hasn't been producing many drones. He's gone straight for the extractor. He's mining gas. So I wouldn't be surprised if he gets 100 gas, gets that speed upgrade, and then just goes for it. And so finally Tempest getting in here, seeing his base, just as the Lings are about to pop out. He's getting his forge up, so he's going to be able to get cannons down. 2 cannons, good. So he's going to need to make a blockade, though, if nothing else, to prevent Lings from running up his ramp. Looks like like I said, he stopped producing gas, so he's got those Lings going. Their speed upgrade is probably going at this moment, and yeah, Tempest is going to have to do something to block his ramp, or something if he's going to be able to fend this off, because those Lings are going to be speed upgraded in just a minute here. And it looks like Luxury is even waiting. He's waiting for the speed upgrade. He sent out his Zerglings early so that probe would see them run out, so that he would have to make cannons. And now he's coming back to kill his probe, and then once the speed upgrade is close to finishing, I think he'll probably go back. And a little bit of a surround. The probe manages to escape. Not exactly definitely done by Luxury, but Luxury's still producing Zerglings here. Tempest has got to know that he's going for some kind of a Spiegling break here, because he is making a lot of Zerglings. He's finally switched over and built a hatchery. He looks like he's building Econ after all, but I would be very surprised if he doesn't try and push this home with all these Zerglings. Again, though, he could just be doing that, killing the scouting probe just to scare him. We'll see if those eggs are Zerglings or not. That's probably going to be what shows us what exactly he's going to do. Like I said, wouldn't be surprised if they are Zerglings. Actually, I just saw a drone running out there. He could be going off to set a hidden third base up for later on in the game. Looks like he's not quite going in yet. He does have the speed upgrade finished, but Tempest has a really, really nice blockade now on his front door. He's got the gateway in the way. He's got a third cannon. He's got two probes on his ramp to stop as well. Here goes Luxury. He's running by. He's not gonna try and kill the cannons. He's just going for the run by. Probes running to the ramp. The probes are able to stop most of the Zerglings. Only 2 Zerglings get in, and that was tragic for Luxury. That was absolutely tragic because, I mean, these 2 Zerglings are going to be able to do a little bit of damage here and there, but Tempest is going to have a Zealot out in just a minute, and in the meantime, he has his expansion almost up. Those 2 Zerglings are not going to be able to do enough damage to make up for the fact that Luxury just lost all of his initial minerals for this entire game, basically. Excuse me. His entire investment was in this Speedling rush, and now he doesn't have anything. He's lost all of his Zerglings trying to get up that ramp, and just really, really, really nice timing by Tempest, bringing those probes off the line, and only a few probes, just enough probes to keep the Zerglings on the ramp. As soon as one probe died, another probe or 2 came to take its place on that ramp. Now, critically here, the thing is Tempest has been going for all economy here, so it's he's got that Zealot chasing those 2 links now, and they're kind of like basically scouting links. But unfortunately, Tempest doesn't have anything to counterattack right now. If he had something to counterattack, Luxury's completely defenseless. He's been going for these speedlings, and then not just that, he's also been going for econ. He hasn't gotten any defense. He hasn't needed to get any defense, but yeah, wow, it looks like Tempest hasn't even lost a probe to this harassment, which is not just as I say that, a probe goes down, but Tempest doing a nice job of microing his units, though. So now, Luxury is switched over, he's going straight for Lurkers, well, you know, he's going to get Hydralisks first, probably to fend off Corsairs, but I'm almost certain he's going to get Lurkers there. He does have that 3rd base going, so really, actually, Luxury could recover from this. It seemed pretty all in. I mean, Luxury still is behind, don't get me wrong. He's still pretty behind. He's I wonder if he did that just to get an extra drone out or something like that before. Maybe he was stuck on population and needed another Overlord. I'm not sure what that was all about. Anyway, what was I going to say? Oh yeah, so it's possible that Luxury can still come back from this because Tempest just doesn't have the forces to bring it home right now. It looks like he's going for a +1 speed lot build here. He's got his Citadel of Adun up. He could be going for Templars as well. It'll all depend. Okay, never mind. So he's going for Templar. I was gonna say it all depends on if he puts more gateways down. That'll show us what he's gonna try and go for. So he's only put down 1 additional gateway at the moment. So he looks like he's probably just gonna go for Templars. Go for you know, Sarah DT, and finally that last lane goes down. That's a little bit careless by Luxury. He should have kept that Zergling alive to get a little bit more scouting information. Oh, a little bit careless by Tempest, though, letting that Corsair die. He does take out a couple Overlords, and that is going to be nice, because as we saw earlier, Luxury is short on Overlords in the first place. It looks like he has 1 in the top left corner of the map, 1 in the top right-ish, and 1 just popping out, but he is really low on Overlords right now. And now, Dark Templar coming out here, and this could be really bad. Luxury actually low on Overlords at the moment. He's trying to build Overlords over here on the side of the map, where they couldn't be seen, but that means that they're also not going to be able to see Dark Templar on the front of his base. Okay, he does have an Overlord out now, but he's sending in a few Zealots, to take care of the Sunken Colony and the Hydralisk. While the Dark Templar comes in, the Dark Templar is going to be able to wipe up, okay, taking out some drones. He actually targets the Dark Templar. Very nice. Very nice, targeting the Dark Templar with the Sunken Colony, but it's not quite enough. The Corsairs coming in, taking out that Overlord at the crucial moment, saving that Dark Templar. Now the Dark Templar is going to be able to run around and do what it needs to do. That's probably an Overlord popping out. Luxury is waiting. Oh, killing the egg! Killing the Overlord egg before it was able to pop. Tempest destroying all of Luxury's Overlords now. Oh my goodness, this is ridiculous. Luxury GG's just from sheer side block and sheer just not being able to see the Dark Templar at all. I think Luxury just overextended himself a little bit, but also losing a lot of minerals early in the game didn't help either. Alright, on to game 2. Thanks for listening.